over there. She's there over there. Hi. Hi. How you doing today?
Wait, so you want to turn it up? I didn't.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nada, sit down and be quiet.
So, science. I love you guys. I love you guys. That's a very nice song. Hey, stop it. We're not
All right, shalom, you guys. Just waiting for a few more minutes till. Oh, we're actually late. It's 3 o'clock. Okay, let's get started. Mara, can you bring this up here for me, please?
When did you tell me to come?
Huh? The same time as last week. Don't touch it. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. We're supposed to be here at 2:50.
What is
Did you
that?
remind them?
Stop. Yes, he already knows. Leave it
1,
alone.
2, 3.
Leave it alone. Have a seat or you won't do it. Alright. So, we're going to get started. But before we get started, we're going to get all our wiggles and shiggles and miggles out. Right? We're going to shake and bake. We're going to be ready for class and not all crazy, right? Ready? Shake your hands. Shake your hands. Better, come on. Shake them. Shake your elbows. Shake your head. Shake your shoulders. Shake your nose. Shake your eyes. Shake your lips. Oh, that's my tongue. Shake your tongue. Shake your chin. Okay, I think we're ready. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, you got our feet.
Okay, shake your feet. Don't kick nobody. Out. Okay, we're ready. All right. So today we're going to talk about being saved and separate. I am hot. Is anybody else hot?
Me.
Okay.
Mommy.
So, Shabbat Shalom. Before we get started talking about being saved and separate, we're going to do some weekly check-ins. So I want to know how everybody's week was. Wow.
No,
While
me.
I log in, right? So we're going to start with Kamari because he was the most quiet. So Kamari, go ahead and tell us how your week was.
My week was
Can you
good.
be louder so they can hear
My
you?
week was good.
Your week was good. What made you have a good week this week?
This week, we stayed at our nana's house today, yesterday, and I watched Jelly.
What's jelly?
It's
Jelly
this person who plays Minecraft, and
and
he's
he's
awesome.
so funny.
And he's really funny, and he got like 2 friends, no more than 2 friends, and he built a castle, and like his friend is like always weird, and like Jelly made a hot air balloon, also made a hot air balloon. So his friend went underneath him, and then like Jelly threw TNT at his friends.
That's not very nice, right? To throw TNT at our friends? I don't know if I want to.
No, at his hot air balloon. They were just playing pranks.
Okay.
Just
And what else made you have a good week? We went somewhere this week. Where did we go?
We went to Belize City.
Yeah, we went to Belize City. We got to stay at Airbnb. That was fun, right?
That was
Yeah.
The
You guys-
Airbnb was good.
You guys got like
pizza.
quality chicken like 900 times this week. You guys should be turning into chickens by now. Right? Ariel, so how was your week?
Was good.
Your week was good? Why was your week good, Ariel?
It's because we got to go to the dentist, we got to eat pizza for dinner when we went to the Airbnb. We got lots of treats. We got to watch We Could Be Heroes like 250 times, and we got to eat
We did get to watch that 50 million times. That's true.
We can be heroes just for one day.
Yes.
Like that song.
Right. Okay. And what else?
And we got to eat quality chicken 250 times.
That's right. Okay. So Nava, why did you have a good week this week?
It was good.
It was good?
Because we get to stay at Mom's house and I think Chris Chuck, I think Tay and I think Gabby from and Gabby's so loud to me. And that's how we do. Amen.
Amen. She's happy.
I guess.
Okay. And I think that's it. That's everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Are we missing anybody?
No.
Check. We're not missing anybody. Okay. So,
Mom, we are missing 2 people.
I know we're missing our friends this week. We're missing, what are our friends' names?
Amir.
Amir and Wilmer, who was singing.
No, not Wilmer.
Wilmer.
No. William. Is it William?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Thanks, William. Yes, we're missing our friends. But that's okay.
isn't there other...
You
I
guys
need air. Are you guys hot? I'm very hot.
That's because nothing's there.
Everything's been shut, but it's just hot in here. Turn this on. So Mama can ask Mary.
What about me?
Alright. So today and during our lesson we're going to pull out Play-Doh. So if you have Play-Doh at home, please go get it and have it ready to use. I had Play-Doh, but somebody left it open. It was homemade Play-Doh and it was in the garage. Somebody left it open and now it looks like there's sand mixed in the Play-Doh. So we're not going to use that. So I quickly had to make moon sand. It's a botched version of moon sand, but it is moon sand. So hopefully it will still semi-work for my purpose today. So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about being separate and saved. So, what is it to be separate and saved?
Like I'm separate. I'm one separate person from my body.
Right. Let's raise our hand. Let's practice that. You want to say something? What do you do?
No.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead, Kamari. What do you think it is to be separate?
Separate is to be someone that's different from everybody else.
Okay. And saved is what?
And saved is to be with the Most High.
To be with the Most High.
So because we are saved with the Most High and do His commandments, we're separated from other people. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in the religious context, most people think of saved as being like having like this invitation to heaven. They can never change. Like nobody can ever take your invitation away. So if you think of like heaven being like a party, right? And you know you get an invitation. So there's people like, oh, I'm saved. Like I have my invitation to heaven, and nobody can take that. Ma'am, have a seat. Have a seat. Thank you. Can you button her dress, please? And nobody can take my invitation away from me. But let's stop that, please, now. But I want us to look at saved as meaning something else. If I were to say, like, naturally, oh, I was saved, what does that mean?
I was saved from the burning
disasters.
From disasters. I was saved from something, right? So that's how I want us to look at it. Okay. Okay, relax. Go ahead. Evening. Are my keys in the drawer? Shabbat Shalom! Hey, Zahara, Ariel, come here. Nava, sit down. Ariel, get in here now. You're going to wake up Zahara. Have a seat. Right? So we're going to look at saved as being saved from something. You understand that? So I want you to name some things that you can be saved from.
Like
You said
volcano.
a volcano, right? Because like if I were to fall on a volcano, then I would like need to be saved from the volcano.
The superhero. Superhero. Dun, 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 dun.
Can that's 2 more children. They're one's a bit older and one's still like the age of I'm there when they come.
Yeah. Oh, praises to the Most High.
All praises to the
I need you to go get one chair and put it there, and put one chair here, back there. Pick them up, please, because we don't want to
time they leave?
Oh, what time to leave? Probably like 4:30.
Oh, so they don't have no time to play? Guys, we're separating pizza and I can't say it's like that.
Both in a second. Sorry, guys. We have some stuff going on.
All the information, 7 kids.
Huh? What?
All the information, 7 kids.
7 total kids?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, whoever's here needs to come because they're interrupting class now. Open that side door.
Now we come here.
Sit down.
I'm gonna separate your brother last time and come on. Those two are weirdos.
Come on, have a seat. We're late.
I'm gonna get kawaii. Here, let me switch for you. Here. Sit down. You're getting sent away from Hawaii.
Sahara's sleeping.
Hello, Mr. Come. Come on, sit over here. Sit over here. Yeah, there's too much kids in your bed.
Or no, don't separate. Come on.
Here's the thing. You guys have to be quiet because there's a baby. Okay? Mara, go in the black chair. Okay, somebody can come sit here. You want to sit here? We're going to get one more chair. You can sit right here. You can sit here.
I'm dead for today.
Mara, you can sit on the side right here. Because you're
Can you go sit over
tall.
here?
You guys need space? Okay, everyone can sit there.
One of them.
Stop dragging the chair.
Oh my god.
Okay. So there's a lot of us here, right? Amir, I'm going to move you back because he's shorter than you, so let him come up. Everybody's good? We're good? Okay, so there's a lot of us, right? So we got to work on some rules, okay? So if you have something to say, you got to raise your hand. You can't just yell up. Because again, there's who's sleeping?
Sahara.
A giant?
No.
An ogre?
No.
A monster?
No.
A troll?
No.
Tinkerbell?
No.
She's a troll when she wakes up.
She is a troll when she wakes up. Okay, so we have to raise our hand, no screaming and yelling, because she is a troll when she wakes up. Okay, so we got that clear. So we're going to go back, because we kind of already started, and we're going to start all over again. So before we do, can you guys tell me your name? So we're going to start here. We're going to go down this row first. We're going to come the back row. Tell everybody your name.
Ariel.
Louder so they can hear you.
Ariel Simon.
And your name.
Nava.
And your name.
Abraham.
Abraham.
Wilson.
Wilson. Christopher. Okay, you, sir.
Kamari.
Kamari. Hensley.
Kenzie.
Kenzie. Okay.
Amir.
Amir.
Kenny.
Kenny. Renardo. Okay. Okay. Say it again.
Reynaldo.
Reynaldo. Okay. Let me move that back because we're
Can
missing.
we call you Leonardo?
No, we're not going to make up new names for people. We're going to call them by name.
It's hard.
Okay. So today's lesson is called Separate and Saved. Okay. So usually in the religious context of being saved, people think of it like I'm saved and I'm gonna always go into the kingdom of heaven. Like it's like an invitation, like a permanent invitation to go into the kingdom of heaven. But I don't want us to look at it like that. We're gonna look at it as being saved from something. So if I was like, I was saved from, what could I be saved from? Raise your hand. Amir.
From a lion.
No, that's she's.
Okay.
Look,
You could be saved from a lion.
from a lion. Okay. Kinsley.
Casey.
Kenzie. Sorry. Kenzie. From a tiger. Anybody else? Raise your hand. What can you be saved from? Ariel.
A volcano.
A volcano. Kenny. A crocodile. Christopher. Abraham. Okay, Abraham. Oh, elephant. Who wants to be trampled by an elephant? Raise your hand. You want to be trampled by an elephant? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, yes.
A big monkey.
A big monkey, that's right. Those howler monkeys sound scary, don't they?
I know. It's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Okay, Wilson.
A shark.
A shark. I'm surprised you didn't say shark, Kamari. Kamari likes sharks. So, and not
I never said nothing.
I know.
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Oh, that's your boy right there. Kamari always talks about Megalodon, right? Okay. So we're going to look at being saved as not having this like eternal invitation to the kingdom, but being saved from something. So if we are separate and saved, what are we going to be saved from? If we're separate and saved, what are we saved from?
Evil.
Evil. Good job, Amir. Your hand's not raised. Yes.
The disasters of this world.
The disasters of this world. Ariel.
Somebody lying on you that you can get in jail.
Somebody lying on you. Okay. Anybody else?
Against your neighbors.
False. We can save from false witness. Okay. A tsunami, Kenny.
Sinking sun.
Sinking sand. Well, spiritually, what are we talking about spiritually? What can we be saved from?
Sin.
Sin. Okay.
Like Cain.
Abraham. Spiritually, what can we be saved from spiritually? Tamara.
We can be saved from the devil.
From Satan, right? Okay. So one thing.
I know, one more thing.
Okay.
We're going to save from, what is it called? Manipulations of blowing up the trumpet.
Okay. Yes. So Kamari and Amir kind of hit it on the head, right? We're saved from this world, from the destruction of the world. At some point in time in the future, we don't know exactly when, but the Almighty is going to destroy this world, and He's going to put a new one here. Does anybody know why He's going to destroy the world? Amir, why is the Almighty going to destroy the world?
Because of all this sin.
Because of all the sin. Anybody else have any ideas why the Almighty's going to destroy the world?
Come on.
Maury?
Because they're, the way people have trashed it, there's no way for him to, if he wanted people to just live on it, he could do it, but he wouldn't want to invest with all the trash system.
So because the world is so badly trashed. Do you guys ever see people throw trash on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, does that hurt our earth or does it help the earth when we throw trash on the earth?
Because it kills the plants, and then the plants die, then we stop feeding it,
Actually,
and then the trees will die, and the flowers will die, and then what?
Okay.
Actually, in 15 years, all the coal used to die.
Yeah, they're saying crazy stuff like that. So has the world ever been destroyed before?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so what happened? When and what happened? Tell me just a piece of it. So yes, it was. It flooded. Okay, Amir, because you're sitting down raising your hand quietly. What else do you know about the world being destroyed before? You don't know about? Nobody knows about when the world flooded. Ariel?
It didn't flood, but like lots of years ago, that when the dinosaurs were alive, a big asteroid came in.
That's what scientists say. But we're talking about is what the Almighty did to Earth. So Kamara's right. It didn't rain. It didn't really flood, but it rained. Does anybody know how long it rained?
40 days and 40 nights.
Yes, 40 days and 40 nights. Good job, Wilson. Who was there? Does anybody know the man's name?
Noah. No.
You gotta let your friend, you gotta raise your hand and let me pick you. Right? Because I want to practice your names too. So if you let me pick you, then I get to say your name, and if I say it wrong, you get to correct me, right? So Kenny, who was there? Noah? Okay. So Noah was saved, right? Was he saved or was he not saved?
Saved.
He was saved. And how many other people were saved?
I think his 3 sons and I think his.
Do you know, Ronaldo?
His 3 sons the animals.
Animals, but what about their wives? Were their wives saved too? Yeah. So, Kamari?
Yes.
Okay, so it was this Noah and his 3 sons and their wives were saved. That's a total of how many people? Yes. That's a total of how many people were saved? Yes, Ronaldo. Nope.
8, 9.
Yeah, you said 8. 8 people were saved, right?
Didn't pick me.
So out of the whole world, right? Only 8 people. Let me see 8 fingers. Everybody show me your 8 fingers. Only 8 people were saved out of the whole world. Is that a lot of people or a little
How
bit?
did they reset this whole planet? That is tough.
You weren't showing 9, not 8.
I said 8. See, 4 and 4. Right?
Hey, but look at it. If only
Genesis 6. Go to Genesis 6. We're going to pass one of the Bibles back here. You 2 can share one.
I have one question. So if everybody was
Here, how about Wilson? Switch with him. Switch with Christopher. Right? Yes, that's
Mary, you
Christopher.
come over here.
And then I need to find another Bible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys are gonna share? You too. I'm watching you too. So I'm gonna read this first one because it's a couple verses. But here's the thing, all right? So when I call out a verse, the first person, hey, I'm talking down here. Ariel, you need to share with somebody. So those 2 are gonna share. All 3 of us are. Okay, so then you wanna share here? There you go. All right, so are you listening? Let me see your listening ears. All right. So what happens is when I call out a verse, the first group who gets there gets to read it, right? But you have to have your finger on the chapter and the verse before you say you got it, and no yelling. All right. If you yell, you're automatically disqualified from reading it. You too. You hear me?
No, all 3 of us. You already know.
Oh yeah, all 3 of us. Okay. Are you ready? So I'm going to read this first one because it's actually not. I'll let you guys read it. So we're going to Genesis 6, verse 5. Genesis 6, verse 5. Okay. Nope. They quietly raise their hands, so they're going to read it. So Genesis 6, verse 5 through 7. You want to read it?
And God saw the weakness of man was great.
The wickedness.
Of man was great in the earth, and that
every imagination
of thoughts of his heart be evil.
continually.
And if we repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I
have created from the face of the earth, both man, beast, and the creeping thing, and the
fowls of the air.
of the air, for it repent me that I have made them.
All right. Everybody say shalom to Ethan. Okay, so Genesis 6:5 verses 5 through 7. And the Lord and Yah saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of his thought of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. Okay? Genesis 7, verse 23. 23. Genesis 7 and 23.
I have. They already knew.
Yeah, that's your turn. You're there? 7 and 23? Okay, go ahead, Amir.
And every living substance was destroyed was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark.
Right, so how many people did we say were in the ark? And how many? 8. So it's Noah and who else?
His 3 sons and their 2 wives.
And their wives, right? Okay. That group. Okay, so very early on in the Christian, what's the first book in the Bible? Stop, don't play with that anymore. You know better. So right, and we're only on Genesis chapter 6. And in Genesis chapter 6, the Almighty's like, you know what? You guys are evil, and he's going to destroy the whole earth. So very early on in the creation of the whole world, the Most High was unhappy with what was going on, right? Yeah. He saw that men were evil. He didn't like how everybody was acting, how they were treating the planet. So he's like, I'm going to start all over. Just like we do when we don't like something. Have you guys ever drawn something before and you didn't like it? What do? Restart. You restart? How do you restart?
By getting it all.
Raise your hand. Reynaldo. Yes, sir. Right there. Wilson, how do you restart? Right, you can crumble up. Everybody crumble up your paper. Wait, so hold on. First, we got to draw something, right? So let's draw something. Oh, man, this stinks, right? What are we going to do with it? We're going to crumble it up. And we're going to throw it in the trash. Ow, Kamari, you hit me in the head. Watch where you put the trash away, all right? Okay, now we're going to draw something else, right? So everybody start drawing. Okay, we don't like this one, but we only messed up a little bit. What can we do? We can use the what on our
Eraser.
The eraser. Okay, so erase it. Oh man, I put a hole in my paper. Okay, I'm gonna crumble some of those in the trash. I didn't even. It wasn't me. I didn't even throw mine. Mine was on the floor. They hit you in the head too. Okay, we got our practice. Everybody, okay, we're gonna practice our free throw shot. Ready? You gotta toss it up like that. Now everybody safe. Everybody safe this time, right? So we know that the Almighty didn't like Earth. He destroyed it, and he only put 8 people to be saved on Earth, right? So I have Play-Doh. Well, I did have Play-Doh. So this is for you guys at home. If you have your Play-Doh, this is when you're going to get off the Play-Doh while I read this next verse. But there's too many of us, so we're not even going to touch this. Because this isn't even Play-Doh, it's moon sand, and it's Superman, so you guys can play with it later, okay? So right now, we're not going to touch it. So right now, here's the objective. So you guys in your mind, just think or pretend like you're playing with Play-Doh, right? Yes, sweetheart? Yes, you may.
I'm going to make a little wing.
So, no. So here are the rules. So, don't slide the chair, please. So, in your mind, you're going to be making something with Play-Doh. We don't really have Play-Doh because my Play-Doh was ruined, had mold in it. Can you be quiet, please, and thank you, and let me finish? You're going to make a cut while I read this next verse. You guys don't have to turn there because I'm going to read it. Right? So everybody at home, you have till I finish reading this verse to make a cut. Right? But you can't restart. You just have to make it and no restarting. Right? Jeremiah 18 and verse 1. The word of the Lord the word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will cause thee to hear my words. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheels. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hands of the potter. So he made it again, another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Verse 5. Then the word of the Lord came and saying, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter, saith the Lord? Behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Israel. Stop. No more making with your Play-Doh. Right, everybody, you made your cup?
Mm-hmm.
Raise your hand if you like what you made. Okay, raise your hand if you didn't like what you made. Okay, so if you didn't like what you made, what can you do with it? Normally when we play with Play-Doh, we don't throw it in the trash, right? When we don't like it. Thank you, Rena. You reuse it, right? You smash it all down, and you reuse it. And so that's essentially what the potter did, right? They have, back in the day, they had this wheel, and then they would spin the wheel, and they would, while they're spinning the wheel, they take their hands, and they're forming the clay. So he's making something, and he didn't like it. So he said, it says it was marred in his hand. So he smashed it all down, and he made something else. And that's the way the Almighty is, right? He saw the world. He didn't like it. He's like, restart, right? And that's what's going to happen again at the end of the world, because he doesn't like the way it's going. What do you guys think he likes the way it's going right now? Are people very nice?
No.
No.
Especially in this COVID.
Especially in this COVID. That's right. So if you didn't like the cup that you made, you could always restart. If you didn't like the drawing you made, you can always restart. If you make mistakes in life, guess what you can also do with the mistakes in life?
Alright.
What?
I could go to the bathroom, please.
Yes, you can go to the bathroom, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Watch out for the poor baby. Huh? What happened?
Every 5 minutes, everybody.
Yeah, somebody's got to go to the bathroom. That's okay. So this is how the Most High operates. When we saw with Noah, and we'll see it again, just like in the days, just like with Noah, there is space and opportunity to get right. Noah warned the people to repent and to turn away from the wickedness so that they could join him in the ark of salvation. Did people listen?
No.
Nope, nobody listened. And so when you read Genesis 6 and 7, it doesn't tell you that Noah had told the people to watch out. But if you look in the New Testament, it called Noah a preacher of righteousness. So Noah was out there, he was saying, hey, you guys, it's going to rain. And back then it didn't rain, right? Back then, do you know what happened?
No sun.
There was just like a mist that covered the ground, and that's how the plants grew. So then Noah looked really crazy, right? Because nobody had ever saw rain before. So if somebody came up to you and was like, there's going to be rain, you'd be like, what is this that you talk of, right? Nobody has ever seen the world get destroyed before, right? Have you seen the world get destroyed? Raise your hand if you saw the world get destroyed. In real life, and with your eyes, have you seen the world get destroyed? Right? So when a preacher of righteousness goes out and says, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, this world is going to get destroyed, what do people say? You're crazy. I've never seen this world get destroyed, right? So same thing, right? The Almighty sits high and he looks low. Genesis chapter 6, verse 12.
There.
Quiet. Okay. Go ahead.
And King.
And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for the flesh of the corrupt his way upon the earth.
And Yah looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all the flesh had corrupted his ways upon the earth. Right? Is Almighty out here with us, or he's where? Right. Well, he's technically everywhere. Right? But we know that, ma'am, thank you. We know that he sits in heaven, right? And so he sits high and he looks low and he sees everything that goes on. So if I steal some candy, does the Most High see it?
Yes.
If I tell a lie, does the Most High see it?
Yes.
If I trip my friend on purpose to make him fall and hurt himself, does the Most High see it?
Yes.
Would I really, stop that please. Would I really be a friend though if I trip somebody intentionally to make them get hurt? No. But yeah, he sees everything, right? So when he looks down on the earth, this time, And we already said we don't think that he's going to see anything different. He's not pleased with the way the earth is going. So tell me some things that that you think he sees now that are unpleasing in his sight. What are some things that people do that are unpleasing in his sight? Ariel.
They smoke.
They smoke, one thing. Wilson.
They drink.
They drink. Amir.
They fight.
They fight. Kamari.
They do what is sorceries and witchcraft.
Sorcery and witchcraft. Good one. Kenny. What are some things that people do on this earth that the Almighty doesn't like?
Try to kill them.
Murder. Good one. Reynaldo.
Commit adultery.
Commit adultery. Can you think of any of the 10 Commandments? What's one thing from the 10 Commandments? That's okay. Go ahead, look. What's today? Today's the what?
Sabbath.
The Sabbath. Are there people who buy and sell on today?
Yes.
Yeah, there are people who buy it. So that's one thing, right?
And today they use it as the market day and the rest.
Yeah, the market day is busy, busy, busy today, right? So the first time he destroyed the earth with what?
Water.
Water. But he made us a promise that he wouldn't do that anymore. Do you know what the promise was?
Oh, wait.
Please raise your hands so that I can learn my friend's name.
Rainbow.
Wilson.
Ariel.
A rainbow. That's right. And the last time he's going to destroy the earth with what?
Fire.
With fire. That's right. Everybody say Shabbat Shalom, Christina. Okay. Right? So the people in the days of Noah, they didn't listen to his cry of repentance and they were destroyed. They were a part of the world. And so when the world got destroyed, if you're a part of the world, what do you think is going to happen to you? You're going to get destroyed. Everybody, that's everything done, right? So if you don't want to be destroyed with the world the second time with fire, does that sound like fun, being burned with fire? Nah,
I'd rather be
guilty, right?
I'd rather it floods so then I can at least swim around just to have fun before I drown to death than to be burned and flooded.
I don't think you're going to have fun, though. Even though you could, swim around, I don't think it's going to be fun. Do you guys think it's going to be fun?
Maybe if you got a floaty.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You're just longer than that. Huh? Exactly, you're prolonged. So now, not only did you not die, now you're hungry and you're miserable and you're getting burnt up in the sun. That's what happens to people in the middle of the ocean, right? Like their boat sinks and then they're on a floaty, but if somebody doesn't find them fast enough, they have no food, no water, and they're exposed to the sun. So they still die and they're still exposed to the sun, and it's just kind of miserable, right? So nobody wants to do it. Right. So if we don't want to be destroyed with the world the second time, we have to be different than the world. We have to avoid corruption. Everybody say corruption.
Corruption.
And we have to hate every wicked thing that the world does. The world does all these things in Romans 1. Go to Romans 1, verse 28. Romans 1 and 28.
Do you know what Romans is?
Yeah, I do know what Romans is. Romans is in the Bible.
Yeah, I know, but where?
It's in the New Testament.
I know, but where in the New Testament? But I think I know what Romans is.
Nobody knows what Romans is.
Romans chapter 1.
Romans chapter 1, verse 28. Wilson, do you want to read? Because they were loud. You want to read it, Wilson?
Even they did not like the return, God in their prolonged God give them over to
Reprobate.
mind to do do things which are not
Convenient, right? Okay, so, and even as they did not like to retain Yah and their knowledge, Yah gave them over to reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers, backbiters, haters of Yah, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. I hope you guys aren't disobedient to your parents. Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, impalatable, unmerciful. Kamari, please leave that alone. Put your foot in front of you. So, all of this behavior that I just listed is corrupt. Everybody say corrupt. Corrupt. But I want you to pay attention to the last verse. Verse 32. Who, knowing the judgment of Yah, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasures in them that do them. So it's not only people who do them, but the people who have pleasure in them that do it. So they enjoy watching people do unrighteousness, right?
Yeah.
All of those behaviors that we listed and all the ones that you guys listed, all of those things are corrupt. Those are all things that we should avoid. So if we don't want to be destroyed with the world, can we be corrupt? No. We can't be corrupt. What's somebody doing right now? What do you smell?
Cooking.
Huh?
Cooking.
Cooking? No. Somebody's doing what?
Burning fire.
Smells like they're smoking.
No smoking, burning fire.
Huh? They're making Play-Doh? Oh, you smell Play-Doh. I wish I had Play-Doh. It ruined my whole little thing today. But
They're smoking.
It smells like
burning
smoking.
fire because they can't make fire.
But right, so whether or not they're smoking, or even if they're burning fire, can you do that on the Sabbath?
No.
No, you can't smoke any day of the week, but especially if Sabbath, you're not supposed to light a fire. And they're burning in trash, and now they're making our house all stinky, right? So we don't want to have pleasures in people who do wrong things. So if you see your friend doing something wrong, are you going to encourage them? No, right? Because you're having pleasure in them to do something wrong. Don't watch them. Don't praise them. Rebuke their bad behavior. So let's pretend, right, we're going in the store and I'm going to steal this piece of candy. Are you guys going to be like, yeah, steal that piece of candy so we can have it later? Are you going to tell me that?
No, put that back. Don't steal it. Or I'm going to tell the person at the counter.
Right? You got to tell me no, right? And tell me that it's wrong.
That's what I do to my friends in need of primary.
Oh, okay. It's not story time. So when you are telling your friends that something that they're doing is wrong, you're being like Noah, right? You're being a teacher of righteousness. You're teaching them the right ways. You're helping them, and you're warning them of the destruction to come. 2 Corinthians 6. 2 Corinthians 6.
Chapter what?
Verse 14. 2 Corinthians 6. Verse 14. The girls got it. The girls are kicking your guys' butt. they're like, hey, cha.
We got Romans and stuff.
You did get Romans. Okay. Verse 14 through 18. Do you want me to read it? It's a lot of verses.
Yeah, let's read
I'm going to give it to the boy.
No, read it.
No, I'm going to be nice.
Okay, Amir, go ahead, read it.
Be not unequal yoke together with unbelievers for one. Fellowship here.
Righteousness.
Righteousness with unrighteousness, and what
Communion.
communion has light with darkness, and what concord hath Christ with
Belial.
Belial? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God, and God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not their unclean things, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters,
Right.
saith
So
the Lord Almighty.
yes. So it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked with unbelievers." Say, "Be ye not unequally yoked."
Be ye not unequally yoked.
Right? For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with dark? Do light and dark are they in the same space at the same time?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Because when light comes, that is correct. But if the thing moves, then the shadow has to move, right? It only can hide, right? Darkness has to hide. Because when you cut the light on, the light fills the room, right? So two opposing things can't be together at the same time. You can't serve God and serve Satan at the same time. People think that they do, but they really don't. When they think they serve God and serve Satan, who are they really serving?
Satan.
They're really serving Satan, right? So this is why your parents don't let you play with everyone. And I know it kind of stinks, right? They're like, I want to go play with this person. I want to be with this person. I want to go here and I want to go there. But light and darkness can't be together, right? We can't be unequally yoked. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33.
1 Corinthians 15.
You gotta be quiet or you're gonna lose it. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. Okay, Kamari, go ahead and read.
Okay. Be ye not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners.
Okay.
Awake to the righteousness and
Just 33. The way to righteousness is sin not, right? So what does that mean to you? Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. I want to hear from Kenny. What does that mean to you? Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupts good manners. You don't know? Okay, Reynaldo, what do you think that means to you? You can say, just tell me what it means to you. If it's wrong, that's what it means to you. You don't know? Tell me your name again. Kingsley. Kensley. Kenzie.
With the S, with the S.
Huh?
The D is an S. Kenzie.
Kenzie.
With the S.
Spell it. How you spell your name?
K-E-I-N-S-Y.
Kenzie.
that's what I said.
Okay. So Kenzie. What does it mean to you? Evil communications corrupt good manners. What does it mean to you? You don't know? Okay.
Not me. Not me.
Abraham. What does it mean to you? You don't, huh? It's not good for you? Okay. Kamari, what does it mean to you?
That means when you serve the Almighty, evil communications will destroy what you do.
Yeah. So
Am I the only person that gets that around here?
if you are good, right, and you're around bad stuff, the bad stuff can influence you and make you do bad things. So if you're around a friend who always bullies somebody, eventually, don't you think you might kind of start bullying somebody? So that's what it means. The evil communication corrupts good manners. So to avoid corruption, we have to live separate. And we have to do things different than what they do. Corinthians, I think it's 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. 15 and 50. 15 and 50. Relax, you've been on the pages, relax.
15 and 15.
Was it?
15 and 50. 50. 15 and 50. 15 15 and 15.
There.
Okay, Kamari, go ahead.
Now this I say in brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yah, neither do the corruption
Okay,
nor the incorruption.
right? That flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God. Neither does corruption inherit incorruption. What's incorruption?
Destruction.
No, what's incorruption?
Not
Serving Satan.
No, incorruption means it's uncorruptible, right? It can't be, if you look up
can't
there
be destroyed.
and you looked at our prefixes, in means to oppose or not, right? So incorruption means it cannot be corrupted. So the kingdom of heaven, you can't inherit the kingdom of heaven if you're corrupted, right? 2 Peter 2 and 12. Everybody say Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Nava.
Shabbat Shalom.
Wait, now
There's a Nava over there.
Hey, Nava. Hey, Nava. Hey, Nava.
Okay, focus.
somebody moving to say good
Yeah, it's Ariel.
Chapter what?
2 Peter chapter 2, verse 12.
Peter.
2 Peter. Okay, the girls are there.
But these as the natural
Hold on.
good
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
that
What'd you say?
into that right
Uh-huh.
turn back is evil. See?
Oh, live backwards is evil. That's true. Oh, that's true. Live or live. We don't want to live evilly, right? We want to live righteously. Okay, go ahead. 2 Peter. Ma'am.
I am
2 Peter 2 and 12.
okay, but these as the natural good be
Hey, back row.
made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish their own corruption.
Right? But these natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of things that they understand not and utterly perish in their own corruption. Everybody say corruption. The goal to being saved from this earth and the destruction it will see is to avoid what?
Being around bad things.
To avoid corruption. Looking back at Noah, corruption is what Yah saw, and that's what made him destroy the earth. Genesis 6 and 12.
I can do it in the bathroom.
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom. Genesis 6 and 12.
Chris, desde este lado.
Okay, I want to hear this from the back row. Kenny or Raymond? Reynaldo. Sorry. Kenny or Reynaldo, I want you to read Genesis 6 and 12. One of you guys. Genesis 6 and 12. You guys are way off.
No, these two are way off.
Hey, you sit down and be quiet. Be quiet, because somebody had to help you at one point in time, right? How did you get better? Getting help and not being talked about? Which one are you going to read? Kenny? Are you going to read, or Reynaldo, are you going to read? No? I want somebody from the back. You got to read it loud so they can hear you. Can you read it louder?
And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
That's right. And Yah looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his ways upon the earth. So if we don't want to be going down with this earth, this corruption, right? What do we have to do?
Serve the Most High.
We have to serve the Most High and not do corruptible acts, right? So that's done for our lesson for today. Everybody, give yourself a round of applause. You guys did a good job. Pat yourself on the back. Snap your fingers. Rub your son head to head. Can you do them both? Oh, we have some skilled people in here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get what we need for our next project. I'm going to have to change it up a little bit because there's quite a few of us now. So give me 1 second while I put it all together. You guys can talk quietly, not being crazy. Talk quietly to yourself. No, we're going to sit there and talk quietly to ourselves. Why don't you tell the camera what you learned today?
I am going to tell you what I learned today. Today I learned. Back up there. I will have a seat right here. I'm told my pocket took me. So I learned that people started being bad early, and it got really bad very quickly. And when he made it, and that now since he's already destroyed it, he's gonna come back with harder stuff because people should have already learned that by that one thing, because he does things to set examples for the next time we think about stuff, and that's what I learned.
Hurry up, girls.
What you learn now?
I learned good things. Me too. I learned about the Bible today. What you learn? Shabbat Shalom. Hi everyone. I learned good things. What you learn now? What did you learn today? Good.
Why would you do that?
These are the most sports you've ever had in the house.
I learned the good things you ever had. What you learned? What you do? What you Say hi to the camera.
Stop shaking the camera, people.
Cut off.
Good Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you guys fall asleep.
What you learn? He named Christopher. He has 6 years.
Yes, he has 6 years.
Okay. Everybody sit down. You gotta listen. That's our
Why
project
should I
right
keep
there.
their heads close to the
No, sit down. Butt. Everybody on their butt.
Look at the color.
Okay. Did anybody Bibles, because we don't need Bibles anymore.
Miss, something happened today.
I just said so. Okay. So now this is the part, this is our science part of the project. So for the people at home, initially I had jars. I need you to be quiet because now I'm talking and you're being rude. Would you like to excuse yourself and you can go talk by yourself over there? Okay. So allow your friend to listen. So initially I had individual jars with baby oil. You can use any kind of oil that you want. So you're going to need water, baby oil, and food coloring are your 3 ingredients. So in 1 cup, several cups, you're going to mix different colors of food coloring with water. So here I have, this is purple, we have blue, we have red, and we have green. If you don't have droppers, you can use straws. If you don't have straws, I'm using, I have these little syringes, so we're going to use these little syringes to collect the water. So you're going to put 5 drops of food coloring in your little cups or containers. This is actually like a ice cream mold or popsicle molds that we're using. I figured this was just the easiest, right? So you're going to put your 5 drops of food coloring in your cups, ice cream mold. You can use an ice tray, whatever. You just need some kind of container to separate your colors. And then you're going to fill it with water, doesn't matter how much. Then in another bowl or in another container or a cup or whatever, you're going to put your oil. So I use baby oil, and each kid was going to have their own little jar, but I don't have enough baby oil for that. I have vegetable oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever oil you can get, cheapest oil you can get. I wouldn't use coconut oil because coconut oil is expensive. So then what you're going to have your child do, children, whatever, you're going to have them suck up some of the food coloring, and you're going to have them drop it into the oil. So this is water. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you hear a pinch here?
Yeah.
This is water and food coloring, and this is oil. And the point of this project is to see what happens to the oil and the water. So we're going to make some predictions. Does anybody know what a prediction is?
No.
Something's gonna happen.
A prediction is when you forecast what you think is going to happen, when you say what you think is going to happen before it actually happens. So what do you guys predict is going to happen when we put the water in with the oil?
I'm trying to.
Hold on, your hand is not raised. Kenny,
It's gonna mix all the colors in it.
it's going to mix all the colors in it. Reynaldo,
Change the color.
it's going to change the color. Anybody else? Ariel, you have your hand raised? Kimari?
Explode.
You just gonna, oh Lord. You guys think it's going to explode?
No.
That's scary.
It was like
Like the volcano.
Like you think it's going to be like a volcano, so hopefully not. What else? Anybody else have any ideas?
Water and oil, when you heat it up, it sizzles.
It sizzles. Do you know why it sizzles?
Because it makes sense.
Because it's mixing? Okay. So we're going to start with the little people. So I'm going to take Nava and Abraham and Christopher and Wilson. Can you guys come stand over here? Come this way. Come, Christopher, come this way. Wait, Abraham, you guys come this way. Come this way. You still with the wrong stop. Wait, come over here. Line up. It's okay. Everybody's gonna get to do it. You don't have to worry. Come over here. Everybody line up behind Nava. You're gonna go last because you're the biggest. So here, come here, Wilson. Come.
No, but
It's okay. It's just okay. And you're gonna go before Nava because you're smaller than Nava. Come over here, Nava. Okay.
he's older
Ready?
than Nava.
He's older than Nava, but that's okay. I got my foot stuck. All right, back up a little bit. Back. Back. Not that back. This back. I'm gonna stand in line right here. Ready? Come over here. Right here. And you come right here.
You're gonna go.
Oh goodness gracious! You gotta work on your guys' line skills. Okay, what color do you want to put in? You want to put in the green. Okay. Okay. You're just gonna put in a little bit of. This is again green water food coloring. Can you push it in there? Push it in the bowl. Don't get it on your clothes, okay? What happened?
Whoa.
What happened? There's drops. Do they mix?
No.
Okay, let's show the camera. Let's see if the camera can see. Come back over here. Come over here. Back in line. Back in line.
Mix.
Okay, let's see if the camera can see that.
I think we're gonna make an oil and lava lamp.
Wait,
I don't think they can see it.
I think we're making a lava lamp.
So you see the oil and the water didn't mix. Okay, Nava, what color do you want? You want red? Okay, watch out. Let me see. Back up. Back up. You're done, Abraham. Back up. Back up.
No, he's Chris.
Okay, Christopher. Sorry. You guys come over here. Get back in line. Get back in line. Get back in line. Get back in line. Come. You can go sit down. You're done.
Sentate, Chris.
Okay. Everybody say Shabbat Shalom, Yakaira.
Shabbat Shalom.
This one takes a little bit of extra push now, okay? Alright. Trying to get not so much. Okay, there you go. Might need 2 hands. Don't drop it in there, right? Push. Push. Push it in. Push.
Wow, that's
Push it in.
cool.
Okay. Now we're going to go with Abraham. Okay, Nava, go sit down. Abraham, what color do you want? You want blue?
Oh, you can't be.
Okay.
No,
Go ahead and push that in there.
You can be
Woo! What's happening? Is it mixing yet?
No.
Okay, go sit down.
Yes, the green
Abraham.
mixed with blue.
The green mixed with blue. And what color did it make? Watch out for the cord.
Dark green.
Okay, so what color do you want? You want blue too?
Ow.
Sit.
Oh, I want purple.
I like purple. Okay. Is it mixing yet?
No.
No, everything is still separate. Okay, everybody have a seat. Watch out for the cord. Watch out for the cord. Let's show the people on the camera.